Welcome back to the Sim Gaming Network, where it's all sim all the time. Today we got a quick video for you for NBA 2K26 real player movement and the sliders and settings you need to achieve this in your My NBA. Before we go ahead and dive into all that, I just want to say thank you for checking out this video. I do appreciate it, and if you happen to be new, if you could do me a favor, man, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and like the video, man. That really means a lot. It helps tell other people to check out this video. And there's a new feature in the comment section below. You can hype it. It's 100% free, and that helps push the video to other people as well. It means a lot to me for you guys to do those things. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about real player movement. Now, I haven't spent a lot of time diving into the real movement sliders in NBA 2K26 this year, if I'm being honest, but I got inspired. I saw a video from Simgamingnetwork, I think is how he pronounces it, where he tested the game speed for 2K26. Now, 2K devs did come out and say they sped up the game, and he ran tests, did a really good job with great information. I'm going to put the video that he posted in the comment section. I'm going to pin it if you guys want to go check it out. But basically, the game is sped up significantly at game speed 50, and if you drop the game speed down to 40, that's when you actually get pretty much an actual 12-minute quarter, versus when you're at 50, it breaks down to like 10 minutes and 30 seconds, I think, if I remember correctly. Does that mean we're going to drop down to game speed 40 and try to get realistic clock? Well, I tested it, and absolutely not, because the animations get slowed down so much. Even if you jack up the player movement, their shooting motion, dribble motion, passing, animations, everything is just molasses. So that's a no-go. But what we can do is fix the player movement in the half court and in the open court with them feeling way too fast, just kind of sliding around, right? And the cool thing about movement sliders is they're not sliders set specific. So you can pull movement sliders from one creator and put them in with another slider set. And they're also not roster specific, unless the roster was going crazy on adjusting players' speed and agility ratings, which I don't know why they would. So this should work with any roster, any slider set, and you can incorporate that to whatever you're using. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So yes, we are going to stay, we're going to stay on game speed 50. Now you could try this on 49 or 48. It is okay, but in my opinion, I think it's just, the game was built for 50. And even though there are some positives about going a little bit lower, I think ultimately playing the game where it was built off and how it was intended to be played is the best decision we can do. So I am on game speed 50. Now, when we get into the meat and potatoes of everything, I'm just going to show the user side because it's the exact same for the CPU. So you just mirror what's on the user and you go through and put it for the CPU. A lot of people like to play around with the actual agility and speed attributes, right? Guys, this is just the player ratings. All this is doing is a modifier for the player's individual agility rating and speed rating. This makes no sense to do. It makes more sense to go do edits to the players instead of messing with this. So I stay away from this, man. I'm going to leave the player attributes alone. Again, you can use it with the custom roster that may or may not edit agility or speed. I don't really know. Either way, we're leaving it all at 50. We got it with the actual movement sliders, because honestly, the on ball movement is not bad. It was really the off ball. So let's go ahead and get down to off ball, which is the movement. And in case you guys did not know, of course, this is move without the ball. Everything is moving without the ball. So nothing you set here is impacting the dribbler. This is all everybody, all the 9 other players on the court. Basketball is really a bunch of short bursts, right? The court isn't very big. Very rare do players get full speed sprinting. And honestly, these guys are freak athletes. They're all going to be very, very fast once they hit their top speed. What separates these players is how quickly they can get accelerated. So that's where I reevaluated things. And what I did is, when you need to slow the movement down in general to offset the 50 game speed, let's slow the player movement around. This isn't going to mess with animations, how quickly they get into their shooting animation, passing animation. It isn't going to mess with anything like that, because we're on 50 game speed. What this is going to do is, really, you're going to notice this in the half court. You're also going to notice this on fast breaks, and to an extent, but the half court is where this shines. So we have the speed gap very, very small. We lowered it down universally, and we're shrinking the speed gap because, again, there isn't going to be that much of a top end speed gap between players. That doesn't mean that you're not going to feel a speed difference, because we have a larger gap in acceleration. So we have a 10 gap for speed, we have a 20 gap for acceleration, and we slowed the acceleration down. So there's more foot planting, less sliding, less gliding, less instantaneous burst into a full sprint. This creates a much better movement and feel while staying on 50 game speed. So this is where we're at: 60-50 for speed, 50-30 for acceleration. You can do that for the CPU as well. One thing that you can do if you want to, again, this is going to be user preference on this one. I'm playing around with it, but it's not really movement, but it is the pass speed. One thing that does happen every now and then on 50 game speed is you do get some lightning fast bullet passes that seem unrealistically fast. So if you want to tune it down, even going to 25, it doesn't slow the ball down like an insane amount, but you can definitely tell that the ball is moving a little bit more realistically. This is optional. This is where I'm playing with it right now is 25, but this is optional. You can leave this at 50, or, play around with it in between. The main thing is going to be the movement sliders that we just went over. Go ahead, plug this in, whether you're using my slider set, my global roster, using someone else's slider set, someone else's roster, doesn't matter. Just put in the 50 game speed and those movement sliders for the user and CPU, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Otherwise, stay tuned to the next one, y'all. Peace.